Hey everyone, welcome to the Union Pacific Railroad Evanston Subdivision. It's a beautiful day on the subdivision, and I want to welcome you to episode 9 of season 2021. My name is Daryl Cruz, owner and builder of the layout, and your host for this exciting episode, which will be part 2 of work on the staging yard. Before we get to that, though, just a quick commercial about my website where I'm selling all my N-scale equipment. In the description, I have a link to the site. If you're looking for N-scale equipment, make sure that you take some time to stop by. Have a lot of locomotives and rolling stock, and I've been adding structures to the list. I have some built structures as well as some unbuilt kits. So please check that out. I have been using the money to make additional stops at lombardhobby.com to order some more equipment. Been trying to build some double stack trains, and it's been killing me to be getting all this equipment and have it just sit on the shelves. So back to work on the Evanston Subdivision and the staging yards. And as you can see, I've added the additional piece to the staging yard. So the whole section here is pretty well complete. I did change the radius a little bit and made the track separation 2 1/8 inch. And as you can see, with that separation, I do have clearance. Not a lot of room, but there is clearance. So I have all the tracks 1 through 12 with 2 1/8 inch separation between the tracks. The largest radii is 54 inches, and then it goes down to 30 5/8 inch. Here's the little jig I made to get the center line set up so that I could draw all the radius. Was a lot easier to draw these radii not being on the floor and standing up. And as you can see, I did a pretty good job of getting them all pretty even, and had exactly 2 1/8 inch separation between them. I think it's going to work a lot better with the 30 5/8 inch minimum radius as opposed to the 28 inch. So I think it's going to operate pretty well without any issues from the curves. I want to thank everyone who gave input for the radii. It was good to hear from a lot of people and get their opinions. It definitely helped me come up with what I needed to do. Now, I need to slide this section into the area under the stairs, and you can see I actually used some sliders. Only had 4 of them. That was another good suggestions from the comments, but I did use 4 sliders, and now we're going to, for the first time, slide this staging yard section under the stairs. I'm going to make this set up so that I can, if needed, remove this and remove some tracks and then slide this out if there's any work that needs to be done on the furnace. But the sliders helped a lot, and I'm carefully sliding. I have to move the wires out of the way here. I only had 4 sliders and 6 legs, so I put it on 4 of the 6, and one of the legs is where I'm lifting up, so don't have to worry about that one. And then one was able to raise it up so that the other leg didn't really touch the ground, and we have it all slid into position. So my measurements looks like they worked out pretty good. Fits into the stairway pretty well and goes into the hole that I had cut earlier. And then I also wanted to have it line up so that it could continue on the inside of that pole there, that support pole. And then it'll go into the helix from this point. Also wanted to make sure that we were able to access the furnace, so there is plenty of room to get back between the staging yard and the furnace to get back there and work on it if necessary. Now, I'm not able to squeeze past this pipe here, so I can't get back to this area unless I crawled under the staging yard. But that side doesn't really have anything to work on, so I'm not too worried about that. So there is plenty of room there to work on the water heater or the furnace, change the filter, anything like that. And then, as we can see, it fits pretty well under the stairs. I'm really anxious to get track down. I'm very, very close. I'm going to have a big celebration once I actually get some equipment on tracks. And that will be, of course, first in the staging yard here. All right, let's see how it lines up here. The track 12 there, as you can see, I think it's not going to quite clear that stud there. So I'll probably have to get my saw out and cut some of that out. It works out pretty good here. It's a little slope there, as you can see, so I'll be screwing that into the studs there, so we'll be able to take care of that. As you can see, I've also been doing some sheetrocking here. I just put the mud on here before I videotape this, so as you can see it's drying, but I'm going to be finishing this up a little bit, and then we'll be painting, and then we'll put more staging yard and the west throat in there. I still have some sheetrock to put up. I did put in some outlets for us to use, so everything lines up pretty good. So this is going to go into the east throat, and then where that computer and chair and table are, that's where the helix is going to be. Now I got a brand new level, a digital level. I really love this level. It not only tells you if it's level, but it'll tell you the amount of slope that you have. So this is a 0.15% slope, which is pretty level. Not sure if I'm going to worry about that. Let's see what it is as we go along here. This is a little bit more, 1/4%, a 1% slope. That'll be like super elevated. Right here, this is the important no slope there, so that's pretty much perfect. And then going here, we don't want any slope at all. A little bit of a slope, 0.15% slope. So that's going uphill, going uphill to the right, and then this is downhill to the right. So I think that one leg just to the left of here, I will need to lower that just a bit, and then I'm lifting it up with my hand there. So that's 0.3% slope. So if I lower that leg to the left, I should be able to get that evened out. All right, here we are on the other side, and you can see, yeah, that's almost 2% slope. So I'm going to have to make sure I get that leveled out before I screw that into the studs there, so that that is level. Have to also go inside, have to check what the slope is going along the tracks there. So I'll have to double check on that. We'll want to make the staging yard as level as possible. That will alleviate any possible problems I might have on the curves. This is my level. It's Empire level, and it's digital. It's really great. I'm going to use this a lot. It's the first time I've done mountains, so I have a lot of slopes, and this will be helpful for me to make sure that I got the slopes right. Thanks for watching this video. We'll be doing another update here in a bit. I'm going to be on vacation here in a bit, so it may be a while before my next update, and will be either in a few days or in a couple weeks. We'll see how it goes. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, everyone.